Hey guys! So I'm getting started on part 2 of my Con Crunch video. As you can see, I have this list. I have lots of things still left to do and it's a little bit messy, but it's fine. I'm gonna get everything done. Today my plan is to work on Atem's gold. So I have to do his crown, his neck piece, his little shoulder things, his arm. I just the word bracelet just completely left my brain. It's like bracelets and then his oh my god, bicep bracelets. Geez, why can't I think of words today? And his anklets and his belt. I think that's all his gold. Oh, his earrings too. So I have to do earrings too. So I'm gonna do all that today. I'm gonna use craft foam and I'm gonna use no, I think that's it. I think I'm just going to use craft foam. So craft foam is happening today. So that's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and sketch out everything that I need to make. And after it's sketched out, I'm going to have to draw them to scale to make patterns. And then I'm going to cut the craft foam. And after the craft foam is cut, then I need to shape some of it with heat so that it's round enough to go on me. And then I get to prime it. And maybe tomorrow I'll be able to paint. Maybe tonight, but probably not. Probably tomorrow. So that's today's plan. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop to it. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of sketched out what I wanted while looking at some references. And now I have his little crown and these pieces that I'm gonna all cut out of craft foam and glue together, and then probably sand down some parts to make dimension. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be up to. I had to take the bangs off and rearrange them, which I think is going to make them look better in the long run anyways, because I wasn't too happy with the way they were looking. So that's what I'm up to right now. I'm like surrounded by craft foam and him. I'm trying my best out here. But just to check in, I actually have like his little shoulder thing done. So this is just a bunch of craft foam cut out in parts, glued together, and then filled in with more hot glue to give it that kind of seamless look after I paint it. And I also have the crown and the other two parts of the crown done. So I'm working on his little, geez, I know what this thing is called, but I'm working on his little neck piece now. And then I have to do the actual like choker, and then I have to do his belt, his 4 anklets on each leg, and his bracelets. So still lots of gold left to do before I can even start priming and painting, but you know, I'm chilling. I bought more craft foam, I bought more glue sticks, so I'm really just kind of sitting in this sea of craft foam and crafting. I'll check in with you guys later on when I have more done. Okay, he's shaming me because I'm working on all of Atem's props right now, and
you have a literal week.
I have a literal week.
And you've done nothing. You just finished the wig.
I've done so much.
You just finished the wig.
Baraka, the wig is massive.
Alafia.
I finished the wig last night.
Alafia.
Actually.
That's even worse. This has to be done in a week.
I'm trying my best.
Why didn't you do it sooner?
I have so much done. I made his crown today.
You have to color it.
I've got his
crown. You have to wait for it to dry.
Color it.
You have to put it together.
But
this is a mistake. This is a mistake, Alafia.
Yeah.
Everything's wrong.
This is all fine. It's all fine. Alright, little bro doesn't know what he's talking about. I have everything under control. So here's what I made so far today for Atem. I have not only his crown, I have his earrings, which actually took freaking forever because it's like so many layers of stuff happening there. I have his choker, I have whatever this thing is called, his collar, and whatever this piece is, I've got that too. And while this looks great so far and I'm ready to prime it and paint it, I still have like this pile of stuff that I have to work out, and like so much more craft foam over here and everything. Like there's still a lot to be done. I have to make all of his bracelets and anklets and his belt. Actually, I think that's all I have to do is his bracelets, anklets, and belt. oh, psh, I got this. I got this. So he was wrong, and I'll be fine. I got this. Okay, so I'm exhausted. I am going to bed for the night. But I got so much done. I am only 2 bracelets short of what I wanted to get done today. So I'm not mad at what I have accomplished. I'm really glad that I have so much to show for today's venture into craft foam hell. So I still have more to do, and the pressure's definitely eating away at me, but I can definitely find the time to get this all sealed and then painted. So it's coming along. Atem is gonna be at Momocon finally, so yay! Now I'm going to bed. See y'all later. Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to go to work in a little bit, but first I'm gonna go ahead and prime all of the stuff that I made last night. I still have a couple other props to prime later on, so this is just kind of gonna be the first go. And I'm just spraying it with Mod Podge, which smells terrible, so you absolutely have to do this outside, trust me. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys my little layout and then get to getting. So this is what we're working with. This is most of Atem's gold. I still have to make his 2 bracelets, and then I have some other props that I have to make for the other girls that I haven't finished yet. Alrighty, all sprayed. And you just do that because craft foam is so porous that you can't actually paint on it without the paint kind of soaking right into it. So you have to spray it with some sort of primer first. I just use Mod Podge, and that way when you go to paint it, the paint will actually set on top of the primer and not sink into the foam. So still have to do that to a couple other things, but so far so good. Hey guys, so it's after work. The Mod Podge is all dry, so now I'm just going in with some metallic brass spray paint. And there is a gold color, but I like the brass color more. It actually looks more gold to me, so that's what I'm using. Just, you know, spray painting. Not very good at this. For some reason, I keep getting these like huge splatters that are really not helping me, but that's cool. This is the back, so splatter away. Don't matter to me. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. Still have a couple other things to paint, and then I have to make something else and prime something else and paint something else while this is all drying. And I'll probably do a second coat of this and then another like setting gloss spray. So that's what I'm up to tonight. Hey guys, so as you can see, I made a little bit of progress. I am really happy with the way all of this is looking, at least on camera. I have my little collars done. I have these guys done. This guy done. As you can see, I have my crown. He looks a mess, but he's gonna look fine right up here. And then these are the little wing parts for the crown. I still have a little bit to do with these. I have to add the little gem here, which I think I'm just gonna put some nail polish over some googly eyes and stick them on. And then I still have no clue how I'm going to actually attach this thing to me, but that's where it's gonna go. So yeah, Pharaoh Atem, he's coming. He's in various stages of done. Of course, I actually have the costume that I made like months and months and months ago. So it's just finishing up this gold. All right, so we are finally getting somewhere. I have everything created and painted gold. This took a long time. I guess between yesterday and today, it took me like, yeah, probably like 14 hours or something stupid like that. I'm just really bad at working with craft foam, creating props. It's not my favorite thing to do. But, you know, they turned out okay. One major terrible thing that happened was that I like sprayed them with this fixative after I'd spray painted them gold, and in the process like run out of spray paint. And The fixative like erased all the spray paint somehow. Not sure how, but that's what happened. So I had to go over all of it again and paint it like with a brush by hand with some other gold metallic paint that I had that I was planning on using anyways for like details and stuff like that, but I had to go ahead and use it for everything anyways. So I'm just glad I had enough and didn't have to run to the store and get more. These are in fact the little googly eyes. You can hear them. So that's just painted with some blue acrylic paint and then nail polish on top for that pretty sheen. And yeah, so that's the crown pieces. Of course I only did one side painted because I don't want to waste my paint. And I definitely didn't want to run out of anything. This is like so terrible. This is like, I'm trying to find like a way to attach this that's not so ugly, but it's basically just like little elastic and then a little Velcro. And there's his wig again. And I just made and painted these. These are his like bracelets, and I have to let them dry and then do a second coat, and then they will be ready as well. In the process of making these, I also hot glue burned myself super bad, so you know, that's just part of life. My thumb is burned really badly. That's paint, that's not burn, but it is burned badly nonetheless, and also my leg is burned really bad. So isn't that great? Isn't that just fun? So much fun. Hey guys, so pretty late start today. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on Comet-san's crown. I already actually made a little paper pattern and then cut out the foam. So now I just need to paint it. I actually don't have a hot pink paint, so I'm just going to mix a pink and hope that that works out. I thought I had hot pink paint, but you never have what you actually need when you're looking for it, of course, especially during con crunching. So, you know, I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. I'm also going to go ahead and work on her star pendant, and I'm probably going to re-sculpt the clay back onto the foam over there. I mean, I'm also probably going to re-sculpt the clay onto her baton tonight too, so that I can paint that tomorrow. And after I get all of these things done, I also have to make her this little ring, and then she'll be completely done. So let's hope I can just knock this out and get this all finished. Hey guys, so update, I have her crown all done. It's on my head, looks real cute. I have her baton getting painted right now, and I have to go out and buy something to like make it super shiny and seal it, and it'll look really nice and kind of plasticky, I hope. So that I still have to do, and I did make her pendant, so her pendant is all done, as well as the crown and this. I'm being just kind of lazy about it and not exactly doing things right. I'm okay with these just kind of looking like craft foam because they are craft foam, and anybody who's against that can make my props for me instead. How about that? But yeah, so we're just still working on stuff. I just have to make her little ring, which will be just some wire and like a yellow craft foam circle. So I'm pretty much just about done with Comet. I have to wait for these to dry again. I made them differently this time so they won't break off, and once those are dry, then I can paint that light pink, and yeah, Comet will be just about done. All I'll have to do is make her boot covers, which I'm planning on doing tomorrow. So finally, I have a Tem basically done, and I have Comet basically done, so it's just Sane Tail, who was almost basically done, and then I'll be free of this suffering, free of this descent into madness. So yeah, it's past midnight, and I'm still going to be up for a minute just finishing little things, doing second coats of paint and that sort of business. So see you guys when I see you again. Hopefully I have more substantial things done. Alright guys, hey, so I ran to the store and got this stuff, Liquitex Gloss Varnish, recommended to me by my dear friend Luska Chibi. So now I'm going to go ahead and make Comet-san's baton really shiny and cute, and also her other things are going to get some of this too. So that's what I'm going to be up to. I'm also going to paint Sane Tail's staff while I'm out here, and I'm probably going to age a Tem stuff later on just because I don't want to have to bring it all out here right now and work on that. So even though I was supposed to be sewing right now, I'm just gonna do this first so that it has time to dry by tonight, and then I can do the second coat by tomorrow. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to. Hey guys, so I have a couple things already varnished, and I've painted Sane Tail's staff, so I'm waiting for that to dry. And now I'm just aging a Thames Gold. So basically all that is mixing some black paint with some gold paint. You just kind of take a little bit and go in really lightly and kind of draw in some shadows. It's the littlest change, but it makes a really big difference. You can totally see like these that have not been aged at all versus these guys. They just look a little bit better. So yeah, that's what we're up to right now. After that, I have to age these guys and those guys, and then I just have to varnish everything and wait 3 hours for that to dry, and then yeah, then we're really cooking with grease. So almost done with everything. I'm really excited. After this, I have a couple things to sew inside, and I have to find Sane Tail's brooch or make a new one, I guess, since I can't find my old one, but it's coming along. Yay! So I have everything currently aged and sealed, so I'm just waiting for everything to dry. I went ahead and did second coats on comet-san stuff, and Sane Tail, of course, while I'm working on it, it like fell to the ground and broke. So her little crown that actually goes right here on the staff just like completely snapped all the way off. So I'm gonna have to reattach that after everything's dry. So this stuff takes 3 hours to dry, so I'm just letting everything kind of hang out, dry before I can do second coats. But I think for Atem, I'm probably just gonna do the one coat. Doesn't bother me too much. I don't need it to be super shiny, it just needs to look okay. So that's what I'm up to. And once all of this is done, all I have to worry about is attaching his crown and his bangs to his wig, and fixing up the cape a little, which I'm gonna start working on now. And for Comet-san, all I have to worry about is her boot covers, which I'm also gonna work on now. So like, let's hope everything gets done between today and tomorrow. Hey cuties, so I'm working on Comet-san's boot covers now. I'm just gonna tell you guys about how I do scalloping, because I realized I didn't actually really go into it. So basically, this is my boot cover. As you can see, this is, you know, the front of the shoe. And this is like the side seam, or I guess it's the back seam of the boot cover. And what I do is just I just draw out these scallops, and I use this bucket just because this is the size I've been using for all of the other scallops that I've been doing. So I just draw out my scallops, and what I'm actually going to do is, and as you can see I have it here, pin this on, and I'm going to sew along these lines. That way when I turn it inside out, you know, first things first, I'll cut away everything else, trim all the spots where it'll bunch up, and then turn it inside out, and then I have, you know, a pretty decent scallop. After that's turned inside out, I just top stitch around it and it'll look good. So I'll show you guys again when I have it top stitched what they look like. And this is my first time ever making boot covers. I did test out a pattern that I made, so it should work for these guys. So we're just gonna keep on going. Comet-san is officially 100% done. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, boot covers. This is the first time I've made them. They look just like her weird shoes. So I'm really glad that it worked out. And I'm just like kind of ecstatic. Like, my first costume for Momocon out of 3 is finally complete. So now I only have 2 that I have to do finishing touches on, and then it's go time. Yay! So this is awesome. Oh my gosh, I am really like over the moon, and I love Comet-san. I like just started watching it in April, and then I finished it in May, so I'm really happy. It's like 48 episodes. They're not all subs, so you have to watch a lot of them raw. It's such a cute series. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely do. She is a cosmic baton girl. Yeah. Hey cuties, so today was so productive. I literally just finished Sane Tail's staff, so this is done. I also have Comet-san's baton completely shiny and ready to go, so this is done. Comet-san, as I said before, is 100% complete. I forgot to show me doing this, but I actually went out and thrifted a shirt to use as Sane Tail's undershirt, so I went ahead and trimmed it so that it matches the lines of the vest and hemmed it, so that's done. All I have left to do for her is paint her her brooch, which I totally have. I just don't know where it is. Like, I've looked everywhere, but I also can't find her tights, so I'm figuring wherever they are, they're probably together. I don't know. I just have to search for that tomorrow, and if I can't find it, then I'll just make another one. So yeah, I'm really super relieved. I have so much done right now. I have Sane Tail needs one thing. Comet-san is done. Atem, I still need to attach his crown and his bangs and do some finishing touches on the closures on him, and his cape needs to be assessed. But other than that, I'm like good. I'm ready to go. I have a couple little things to do for some of the other costumes I'm bringing to Momocon, but not much. So I'm really just glad I managed to kind of crunch it all out. So you guys will see me finishing everything up, and then I'll have a wonderful Momocon video of me having a great time with my pals in all my costumes. So I'll see you guys later on when I have more stuff to show you that I'm up to. So see you later. Bye. Hey guys, so I have Pharaoh's hair and crown and bangs all put together. I have it so it's all removable. The bangs are actually glued onto the crown, and then I can pin them up in behind my wig so that they stay in place. And these are just bobby pinned onto the wig, so I can take all of this off and reuse this wig for maybe Yugi someday, or Yami, or whatever, so we don't have to make 3 wigs for the same ridiculous guy if I ever decide to do more. But I hope you guys like this. I'm wearing vintage Vanity Fair with my Pharaoh Atem Gold, and I actually feel like a real ass Pharaoh, so you know, just having a good old time. Yeah, as I thought I would do, I just hot glued this right onto here. It works just fine. And everything has been aged and sealed, so all that's left to do is for me to do some adjustments on the cape, and Atem will be done as well, which means all I need to do is find Sane Tail's stuff, which mysteriously disappeared, and then I'm all ready to go for Momocon. I just need to pack and get everything else together, so woo! We did it! Yay, good news! I finally found Sane Tail's brooch that I made, so I don't have to make a new one. I just have to paint this. Bad news is I still can't find her tights. Don't know where in the world they went. And I haven't done anything to Atem's cape yet. So those things will be easy to fix, though. I can run out and buy some new tights, I guess, if I have to. And I can do his cape tomorrow. So everything is still turning out. I'm really, really glad that I found this because I think it's really cute. This was my first time working with like thermoplastic. I made Warbler pie, and I'll link the video that I learned how to do that in below, and just kind of messed around with that until I got what I wanted. So here she is. She's a little bit big, but I think that's fine. She's gonna look real cute. On to painting. Okay, so this is finally painted and it's varnished. I just have to wait on it to dry, so I'll just leave it out overnight and it'll dry. I didn't really get that much done today, which kind of sucks, but I only have, I think, like one more thing to do, so I can just knock that out tomorrow and I'll be completely ready for the convention. So even though today was kind of a weird day, everything is still basically on track, so I'm really happy about that. Hey, so I am finally working on Atem's cape. It's been a whole day that I just didn't do anything except for some shopping that I needed to do. So this is the last thing I have to do for all of my costumes to be complete and ready. And it's Wednesday night, so after this I just have to pack and I'll be good to go for Momocon. So, I'm just fixing his cape up. I need to hem everything, and then I need to attach like this, which is gonna gather up and go in front to the cape and put closures in, which is all stuff that I like before I actually dug out this costume to put on with everything, thought I had already done, and it turns out I never did it. So I'm doing it now, and then I'll be good to go. Con Crunch has been conquered. Oh yes. So now everything that I have for Pharaoh is completely done, which means my last costume I was working on for Momocon is completely done, which means I'm ready. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. But here he is. Here's Pharaoh Atem. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. This is such a long time coming. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh for so long. And I love Pharaoh. So, yeah. We're about to do this. This is really happening. I really made all this. Oh yeah. We ready. God cards in hand. Ready to duel. Hey cuties, so I'm finally completely done. I just finished packing, so all I'm doing right now is gonna put this video together and schedule it up so that you guys can watch it tomorrow, which is the first day of Momocon. So I'm so completely amazed that I got everything done. I was really scared I wasn't going to finish everything, but I accomplished so much. I made all of Comet-san in this video. I finished Pharaoh. I did all of his gold and his wig. I did Sane Tail's wig and just got everything all the way together. So I'm really thankful that I managed to do that, and I even have some time left. I was able to like clean my room and um, put some stuff on my Depop, which you guys should totally check out if you are interested in cool style. So I'll link that below too. But yeah, so I got a lot done this week of con crunching, and now I'm ready to have the most fun at MomoCon. And I'll definitely be like vlogging through that too, so expect a MomoCon video up soon. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you again super soon. Bye!